Hi friends, today we're going to do these coin purses, so if you like them, don't go away. I'll share with you the step by step. Let me give you the list of supplies that we're going to need. First of all, we're going to need 2 aluminum cans of the 25 ounces. We're not going to need Coca-Cola cans, or I should say the 12 ounces cans. Now we're going to need the 24 or 25 ounces, and basically what we're going to need is the bottoms of the can, and for each coin purse we're going to need 2 of them. The rest of the supplies that we're going to need is 2 spools of Lespica nylon thread number 9, 2 colors of your choice, gloss glaze to decorate our coin purses, and if you're going to use fabric as a decoration, I suggest that you get this fabric. It's called Fabric Fusion, and it's a special glue for the fabric. We're also going to need regular glue, and you can get the solid one as well, and 2 brushes to work with the glaze and with the glue. A purse frame or a zipper for the coin purse. And to do the holes, I always use this metal hole punch plier, and to do the holes bigger I use this drill. Obviously we're going to need scissors and a crochet hook. The crochet hook that I'm using is a Boyer brand, and this is the number. We're going to make 18 holes in the bottom of the soda can, and I will put a link on the description of this video in case that you don't know how to do this. Bring the crochet hook to this hole and leave a long strand of thread, which we will be hiding in the next stitches, and we will do 1 single crochet stitch. To do 2 chain stitches, and we will try to hide the long strand of thread that we left. So that's 1 and 2 chain stitches. Go to the next hole and do another single crochet stitch. And 2 chain stitches, 1 and 2. Single crochet stitch in the next hole, 2 chain stitches. And we're going to follow these steps of doing single crochet stitches in each hole and 2 chain stitches in the spaces between each hole, all the way until we get to where we started. I did my last 2 chain stitches, and I'm going to close right here with a slip stitch.
Punto deslizado.
Make 1 chain stitch, and then bring the crochet hook right here in the chain stitches, and we're going to do 1 double crochet. And then 1 triple crochet. And another double crochet. And then we're going to make 1 single crochet stitch right here in the middle of the 2 loops of the single crochet stitch in the first round. Let's repeat the same process that we just did, that consists of a double crochet stitch, a triple crochet, and again a double crochet. And a single crochet stitch in the middle of the 2 loops of that stitch. And repeat these steps in all the spaces that we have. Remember, it's a double crochet, a triple crochet, again a double crochet, and then the single crochet stitch. And as you can see, these stitches that we're making are giving us the shapes of the petals of a flower. And continue like this all the way until you get to the end. I finished forming my petals, and I'm going to bring the crochet hook in the middle of these stitches, and we're not going to make a single crochet stitch. We're just going to make a slip stitch, and at this point we're ready to cut the thread. The next step is to add another round of single crochet stitch to the border of the flower with a different color. I'm going to bring my crochet hook right in the middle of these two loops, and I'll pull the thread and do a single crochet stitch, and then continue with the single crochet stitches in the borders. We're going to repeat the same single crochet stitch in the third hole by bringing the crochet hook right in the middle of those two loops and pulling the thread and doing a single crochet stitch. We're going to repeat this step in every other hole, and continue with the single crochet stitches just in the borders. And we're going to close with a slip stitch. We're going to use again the original color. In my case, it's a yellow. We're going to create single crochet stitches by using the middle of the stitches on this flower. And continue doing the single crochet stitches all the way until you get to where you started. And once we reach the end, we're going to close with a slip stitch. We're going to do one chain stitch, and we're going to give another round of single crochet stitch, but this time we're going to turn the piece and start working with the single crochet stitches all the way until we reach the end. I'm almost finished with this round, and I'm going to close with a slip stitch. I'm going to be adding one of the metal snap purse frames, and at this point I'm going to mark where I'm going to start and where I'm going to finish, and from that point I will do my stitches. I don't have a marker, so I'm going to be using this piece of thread, so it will indicate me where I'm going to start and where I'm going to finish. Do one chain stitch and then single crochet stitches until you reach the marker. I already got to where the marker was. Now I'm going to do one chain stitch and then turn and go back with single crochet stitches. Single crochet stitches until you reach the other end. I already got to the other end. I'm going to give about 3 more rounds of single crochet stitch, and this is basically repeating the same step over and over again. The number of rounds depend on how big you want the purse to be. It's just doing the single crochet stitches and then do the one chain stitch to start a new one and go back with single crochet stitch again. And once we reach the number of rounds that we need, just cut the thread and hide the excess thread. And we need 2 of